Hey everyone, back again, this time with not another Mafex review, but a Mezco one. This here is the Mezco exclusive 112 Collective White Ranger. Mighty Morphin White Ranger, specifically. Typical box for Mezco, not a whole lot going on. They just kind of have some deco going on. They don't usually have images of the figures, at least not these days. Especially not for their exclusives. I wish they would, but, you know. They are nice boxes, though. I like the size. They're very compact. And they do look nice. So, yeah, since there's not a whole lot to go over with the packaging itself, we'll just bust it open and see what's inside. And here's Mr. Oliver himself in all his glory, straight up and down, right out of the box, no accessories or crazy poses. And this thing looks like it just came right off the screen. It's got that almost pearlescent white to the costume. It is very stretchy fabric, as is pretty commonplace with Mezco figures these days. Yeah, I love this thing. It looks incredible. It is one of my favorite figures, I think, that I've gotten from Mezco. And that's saying something, because Mezco is one of, if not my favorite, company right now. So yeah, here's Tommy. And here are some of his accessories. So we have the typical Mezco flight stand here. Probably my favorite flight stand in terms of, you know, your standard pack-ins from a company. These different color lightning effects for this sword here. This one, which I can never remember the name of, but there you go. I got a couple of different Saba versions, one that's shortened, and one that is lengthened, and the little head top there can go swap between them. And then there's one here with little laser eyes that Saba has. Various energy parts and slash effects for Saba. We have a bunch of hands, gripping hands, action hands, flat, tiger claw. I'm not totally sure what this one's for, actually. Probably for this. Here's a little belt loop buckle, or a holster for Saba. And of course, the unhelmeted Tommy head sculpt. Alright, so let's go over articulation. We'll start at the ankles. So it's on just a little, it's on a little hinge here. So you have a little bit of swivel there. In and out, more out than in. A little bit down, a little bit up, enough to get poses that you want. Can kick forward that much at the hip. Bend almost completely at the knee. There is a boot swivel. Crunches some, a little bit. This piece, chest piece here, gets in the way a bit, but not too bad. Arm goes out that much at the shoulder. Elbow bends almost completely. Typical ball peg here at the wrist. Got swivel here. The head is on a ball peg. So you have your, you know, typical articulation for that. Look up pretty well. Look down. Dropped my camera, which is my phone, as I'm sure you can guess. And of course, full 360. The neck is also on a ball down here inside. Little focus. There we go. Down in here. So there's, but it's not especially mobile. So yeah, that's Tommy. And here we are with a test I like to conduct, which is, can the figure do the pose on the box? And in this case, the answer is a resounding yes. Looks fantastic. Got Saba on the belt there. Got a good split going. Arm can't go up quite as much as I'd like, but, you know, it's alright. It still looks incredible. And here we have more or less the same pose, but airborne. Again, looks incredible. It's really hard to make this thing look bad, I'm finding. And here we go with Saba. Man, it looks so good. I love this figure so much. I really do. God, that looks good. And of course, here's Tommy without his helmet. Good old Jason David Frank. I'd be remiss not to throw out a rest in peace. Man was a legend, a hero of mine. And the fact that we lost him and Kevin Conroy within a week of each other was, what I'll just say, it was a rough week for me, for a lot of people out there, in these circles. But yeah, the sculpt is decent. Like, you can tell who it's supposed to be. I don't think it really looks like him that much, but it's close enough that you can tell. But yeah, looks good, I think. And finally, here's Saba with the laser eyes. Looks pretty freaking good. And it's hard to see. Here, maybe. Yeah. There's a little tiny bit of red paint under the eyes to make it kind of illuminate. Which, it's not the best effect, but it's cool that it's there, you know? But yeah. So that's Tommy. Love this thing. I've always loved this thing. Pre-ordered it as soon as it dropped on Mezco.com, and was incredibly stoked to get it back in, I guess, 2023, 24. But yeah. Incredible figure. Really love it. If you're a Power Rangers fan, if you're a Mezco fan, I would say if you can find it for a good price, because it's pretty up there these days. But if you can find it for a decent price, in good condition, I would say you owe it to yourself to pick one up. So, yeah, that was Tommy. This has been fun, and